And how I met Soulja, man. Man, true or not, man, the dude was like on my ass for 2 years, like him trying to get me to work with. I wouldn't even do it because I was busy with people order. And you know how you be, man. You don't be thinking. He like, man, you need to be my manager, all that stuff. And then one day I popped to his house. He tell everybody, I'm telling you the real stuff. He tell everybody I saw his MySpace, and I saw he had like 85,000 followers then on MySpace to friends. I saw that, but it was cool. But he had his dad. Me and his dad went to college together. And his dad came to me and talked to me one day and said, man, I saw him at the store. He said, Mike, man, my son trying to do a rap on that. So who's your son? He was like, show. I said, man, this dude been trying to get me away for 2 years. He's your son. He said, yeah. I said, well, I didn't know it was your son. He said, Mike, oh, I didn't know. He just moved here. I took a blood test, and he was mine. I told him if the blood test is positive, he can move here with me. He was in Atlanta with his mom. And he said, man, I had heard his mind, but she wanted him to move with me in Atlanta because he was getting in trouble and stuff. And I said, man, and he knew what he told me. He said, man, if I take a blood test, he's mine, he can move with me. And it was his, so that's how he let him move down there. Wow. I said, that's why I didn't know. Then I went to his house the next day because I know where Tracy stayed at. And he saw me, Soulja all happy and stuff. I pulled up, and then the next week is history. We started. I said, put my shit on your Instagram, Facebook. I mean, on your MySpace, my number, my email. We're gonna start doing it. We're gonna do this and do that. Because he had 3 months before he got me. But when he got me, we shot the next week, man. We was like started doing. She got his first show at like $300, and like that's how I met him, man. Like he knew it. He's like, man, you need to be my manager. He never give up. One day I gave him some flyers, man. He pulled up on me. He said, Mike, I was at the store, man. I was at a store called Lots or something. I was passing out flyers. I be like I told you, I do shows. But I be passing out stuff myself too, or for other people. I just be grinding. And he pulled up. I gave him some flyers. I said, man, pass these flyers out, man. And I'm gonna hit you up hit me up with something next week, man. We'll talk or something. Man, dude passed the flyer. He be like an hour. He be like, man, I passed the flyer. I said, man, hit me up next week. I'm out here hustling, trying to move away. He didn't know though. He
hungry. He ready.
He like, man, I passed the flyers out, nigga. He said, I passed the flyers out. I said, man. But that was before I went to his house though. But see, I didn't know Tracy was his dad. And then I like this nigga home as fuck. I be at the barbershop cutting hair. I told you, I got a barbershop in Basefield. Me and my sister called Flavor Beauty Salon.
What's the name?
Licensed barber, Flavor Beauty Salon.
Okay.
I know I'm a licensed barber, man.
Yeah, you told me that today. Man. I didn't know that.
Man. I'm a habitual entrepreneur.
Why you don't cut your hair? Because you said your barber be busting your head.
Because of COVID. I don't want nobody touching my face.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I don't want nobody touching my face. You can touch my hair, don't touch my face though. And man, and that's how I met him, man. He already knew. He had already mapped it out, man. He like, man, you be my manager. If I had to. He just come to my barbershop. I be cutting hair. Like, man, when I started cutting his hair out, so he was like, he knew how to get in. He was like, he was this young, know how to get in, man. Yeah, I saw him one day. I was at a boxing match. My cousin was a boxer named Rusty. It was at the Civic Center, man. It was like doing break, you know how the boxing match is like, the ring girls go to play some music. Him and his crew, they just got up and started dancing. Everybody was watching. I like, what the fuck is these niggas? Now they was partying, bro, doing that shit that's now to his music. And it was his music or somebody. But I like, damn. And I seen all this stuff good. But as soon as his dad said, I knew what it was. I went on there the next day. Okay, because this is awesome. But then if I wouldn't never knew him and his dad would have told me I would have did because that's my boy. Like you tell me something, you tell me a duck and pull a truck, I'm gonna get the rope and hook the motherfucker up.
Appreciate you, though. Yes, sir.
It's just different when somebody co-sign for you. You know what I'm saying? You can always see your music good and think that you're supposed to, your artist, but with some other people, when multiple people co-sign for you, that's a different. Like
especially people you respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my company, A+ Consulting and Financial, you got 2 or 3, 4 guys and say, hey man, Mike made me a millionaire. I ain't know what to do with this, and Mike made me a multi-millionaire. And you got people telling you that, and they're all over confidential, and they tell you themselves, they're gonna come to me because their word of mouth better than anything.
Yeah. And talking about that, Mike, I appreciate you sharing all of that, man. I'm glad you cleared it up because I saw Soulja Boy on somebody's platform. He was arguing with somebody about being from Atlanta or Mississippi.
Yeah,
he was like, I'm from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
That made me so mad, man. People think they know everything. They don't know nothing, bro. Like the dude is from Atlanta. Like he was born in Chicago. He was 3 years old. He moved to Atlanta. He came to Mississippi when he was like 13, 14. Yeah. He ain't from Mississippi. Like, he went to South Carolina. He's not from Mississippi. But people just, because he blew up in Mississippi, people think he's from Mississippi. Yeah. He ain't from Mississippi. He stayed in Mississippi like 2, 3 years. Then he moved back to Atlanta, got his own house. Because his dad is a strict guy. You know, his dad got do tooling, down, whatever. He make like $150,000, $200,000 a year. He told me, like, man, you get 16, you got to get out of my house.
Yeah,
like that. So
at
17, you got to move out of here. You got to keep a job. And so he working at Burger King making like $300 a month, man. And I had him doing shows in North Carolina. doing show 3,000-4,000. His auntie was hating so bad when he let him take out work, bro. I'm like, I go there like he got to go work with her. She thought I had going out of town selling dope and shit.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
But can you blame her? Can you blame her, Mike?
But you know what I'm saying? But that's my partner's son. But you know, but I wasn't the type of drug dealer that you see on the corner, all that stuff. You would hear that about me. You never see that.
You never know.
You would never
know
see me
sure.
doing no transaction. I had like 30, 40 motherfuckers doing it for me.
Yeah.
So you would never see me doing no shit crazy.
Yeah.
But no, it was the motherfucker. It was the legend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, Mike, like I told you, motherfuckers said they know me, but they never met me.
Yeah.
So it was the legend about that nigga, a big drug dealer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got that, you know what I'm saying? But she never seen me do that shit. And the police didn't like me neither because they said I had a warrant for my arrest. I got money. I'm going to go to the police station. I know the police are going to beat the fuck out you. They don't know you, all that shit. So I heard I got one for my arrest. I'm going to go to the police station with my lawyer and my fucking bail money and try to get out because I'm not going to go up there. They not let me get no calls and whoop my motherfucking ass and all that shit. You know, and I'm not gonna let them catch me on side the road because we whoop a motherfucking ass or owe some money or whatever, and the police find out about it and go get them and say, hey man, we're trying to get him, man. Cooperate with us, we'll get you off the charge. You know you got charges. So they'll try to catch me coming down the road or something with drugs or something in my car, put me up for aggravated assault and look for drugs. So you know what I'm saying? So I already knew all this shit.
Yeah.
And Soulja he was just always motivated, man. And one day, man, I ain't never on no drugs. Like he wanted to do it. He used to do it in line. Like I ain't gonna do that. I don't know nothing about that, man. I showed him like $4 million cash one day. Guess I have it so big. He said, "What's this?" I said, "Man, that's 4 M's." He said, "What's 4 M's?" I said, $4 million. He said, "What?" I said, $4 million. He said, "What the fuck?" He was like, his eye was big as hell. I said, "Man," I said, "You want that?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "How am I gonna get?" I said, "Man, you can have more than this. You put your head to what you do. This is nothing, man." I said, "You can have more money than me one day." He said, "No fucking way." I said, "You put your head to you can." He said, "For real, I can have this." And it went from there. I motivated. I showed that nigga $4 million cash. That nigga was on. He was on. He was on. He was ripped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you